Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another amazing episode on 35mm. Today, we have a very distinguished guest in the studio. We have the highest grossing Nollywood DP with us here today. He is the DP behind Tribe Called Judah, Superstar, House of Secrets, A Weekend to Forget, and so many more blockbuster movies that have come out of Nollywood. In fact, many of you might know him as Barney Blockbuster. Join me as a welcome Barnabas Emordi.
So it's so good to be here on
Same
35mm.
Same here.
Thank you guys for having me, guys. I really appreciate it.
So, what does a Nollywood DP do on set?
On set, so basically, as a cinematographer, you're basically in charge of the camera and the lighting team. Basically, you are in charge of the technical aspect of the entire film. And then at that position, you get to collaborate with other departments that contribute to the visual look and feel of the entire film. So from the production design to the costume design to the art directing to the building of the sets and so many other departments that you get to collaborate with. But you're basically in charge of how the film the overall look of the entire film. So you're basically a leader and a manager at the same time.
Awesome. So it means as a DP, you can't just know how to point a camera. You need to know every other thing.
Yeah, it's way more than just bringing a camera and then pointing the camera at a particular subject. So because you need to understand lighting design, you need to understand how light works in a particular space. You need to understand how color also works. You need to understand skin tone.
Absolutely.
So you need to understand a lot of the technicalities too behind just operating a camera. What lens choices are you making for this particular film? How does this lens choice elevate the storytelling of this particular film?
Absolutely.
What look and feel are you going for? What are you driving at? You get what is your vision for this particular project? You get so it goes way beyond just operating a camera. If you just point the camera, then any regular person can just point the camera.
Absolutely.
You get
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Today we are going to be breaking down 3 of the shots from an amazing movie, House of Secrets.
One of my favorite films of all time.
Shout out to everyone that
Shout out to Antil Studios.
Antil Studios. Yeah. And in case you've not seen it, it's still currently shown on Prime. Across the world.
Prime Video.
So if you've not seen it, you should check it out. It's a masterpiece, right? We had the opportunity at one point to be on the set.
Yeah. It was
something else. It was really something else.
Yeah.
So we are going to be breaking down 3 of the 3 sequences in the film, and since we have the boss here in the house, he's going to be telling us what happened behind each of those scenes. All right?
Yeah.
So as we progress in this scene, so walk us through what's going on in this scene.
As you can see, the shots are matching.
Yes.
So as
these are called match cuts.
Yeah. So we shot two different versions, one in the present day and then one in the past, but they are literally the same frame, the same way the camera moves, but only that the elements in the scene are changing. If you notice, some books that were there in the past are no longer there. Some of the furniture, some stuff are moving around. You get. So those are some little details that you might not notice, but those you get. But they are very important in visual story because we're trying to drive the story and the film forward. Okay, so this is the set. This is Sarah. This is Sarah.
Okay, yeah.
This is our big ass shadow. So this is the camera.
Right behind Sarah.
Yeah, the camera is right behind
looking over
Sarah, looking over her shoulder. So it's an over the shoulder shot on a 35mm lens.
Shout out to 35mm.
Shout out to 35mm. That's like my favorite lens. So this light, so the light source that we use to create the silhouette was on a track.
Okay.
Was on the track because if you check a few seconds before that, you could see the light, the silhouette figure was moving from one position to another. So we kept a huge light source on the track. The light was moving left and right so that to replicate where we wanted the silhouette figure
So it
to
was
actually
not
be.
actually the silhouette that was moving. It was the light that was moving.
Yeah, so the light was moving in order for the shadow to fall in
move.
some particular area. So when we needed the figure to move, we just adjust it. But the major thing was the light that was casting
Oh, nice.
on
Nice.
this. And then there was a practical source here. There's an overall feel from the top.
So like light.
Yeah,
light
just
the entire
soft,
thing.
soft light that
That's what's giving out the light on this shadow on
yeah,
the other side of our.
so wait, so there's an overall fill for the entire room.
Okay.
So there's a light source, a little tungsten bounce.
Okay.
From camera right, there's a little, like a kicker literally, and then there's a flag on this side. A flag in order to so the negative that is on our left shoulder. So we just use that to.
That was the flag.
Yeah, that was the flag. So the flag was cutting down a bit of tungsten light that was coming from one of the practical.
Which this is the tungsten light.
Yeah, on our right shoulder. So the tungsten is literally to our right shoulder, and
Awesome.
and that's pretty much the entire lighting for this scene.
Awesome.
So if you see the big light that we use for like the silhouette figure is also casting a lot of lighting on that side because we used a daylight source.
Yeah, and it was really different from all the
from
lights.
any other because the entire feel for this scene was actually like really warm.
Warm tungsten feel.
Tungsten feel, and why the source that we used for the actual shadow was actually a daylight source. And then there was another light source.
Okay.
On this side, so we use that light source to create like the transition. You get so, and it was on. There's an effect on like the aperture where you can
like a strobe effect.
Yeah, like a strobe effect.
So that strobe was not post.
No, it was done in camera. You get so that's another light source too.
So you just once the gunshot went off,
boom,
it just blasted and that transition.
And the transitions. To the next shot. And then if you notice, so she's transitioning from the present to the past, but like she's in the same position again. So we had to put like markers. We had to mark where the camera was actually for the present day, where she was, and then also mark where she would be like in the present and in the past. And
I mean, this sequence took you how long to pull off?
Probably a few hours. Because. Why it took a few hours? Because this is something that we've done in prep. We've rehearsed the lighting sequence. We've rehearsed the movement with the actor for a few hours. So if you see everything going seamlessly or working according to plan, is because there's a lot of work that has been done in prep, like a lot of rehearsals. It makes it easier because this was a really technical film. So we needed to hit every mark at every point so that we could move.
It could be seamless.
So this is the set.
Okay.
So the camera is here, but the camera is on a jib.
So like an overhead.
Yeah, overhead bird eye view, basically.
Exactly.
Of the set.
Yeah.
And this is our character.
Okay.
So there's the tungsten field, overall tungsten field. There are lamps. There are practicals.
Even in the shelf,
you get,
and then there's like,
there's a big ass. So we use for night. We use cyan blue.
Okay.
You get and
that's coming through the window.
And that's particularly coming from the window.
Nice. You
get and then there's our overall fill.
Coming from top of the set.
So
it means the set is not covered.
No, it's not covered. Like we needed to have it like open. So there's an overall feel that's coming from the top. And then when you now transition to the black and white, we still have some of our tungsten sources. There's a lamp on this side.
Right behind the subject.
And then there's another lamp here. There's our
cyan.
There's our cyan, but now it's no longer cyan because it's now in black and white. So it's either black or white or something.
Yeah.
So, and in this our flashback scene, so there's a big source of light cutting in from the camera left.
Yes.
So this is the one that slashes on the table, and it goes and it also slams on the shelf.
Illuminates the shelf.
Yeah, it also illuminates the shelf.
And the crib, the baby crib.
Yeah, and the baby crib on a particular side and we use a couple of floppies to actually like shape the light so that
It doesn't spill
so it
over.
doesn't spill over, and then we direct it properly to where we want it to hit. And then there's also another light. This coming from the camera left as well. You
Okay.
get, but it's in practically a different position.
Okay.
So this is what causes like the
beams.
gobo effect. So we are assuming, oh, okay, there's a particular window on this side.
Oh, the light
Yes,
is
the light is
going
coming in through. Even if like we never ever see that part in the film, because you get is a facility that was built.
Yeah.
You get, so we're not showing this part of, but there was like a light source that goes through like a particular gobo that makes it seem like a window. You get, so light seeping in through a window. You get,
and that's the one illuminating
and
the subject to the right of the camera.
Yeah, you get. And that's the one that is actually illuminating her. But she's not being illuminated like illuminated properly, you get.
Yeah. It just gives us just enough detail.
Yeah, so it mostly causes the gobo on the floor.
Yes.
You get.
Yes.
And then there's another source of light that is not as hard.
Okay.
You get, but that one is positioned very close to this place.
Okay.
You get, so
very close to the entrance.
Yeah,
right beside the beam.
Yeah, right beside the beam. So that is the one that is actually giving her
the proper illumination.
Yeah, the proper illumination and casting like a shadow. So there's a lot of light sources that are actually working in the scene in order to actually like illuminate like various
illumination, but not now converted to day.
Today, yeah. So it is hitting some particular spots
awesome.
in the scene. You get.
Awesome. What lens was this shot on?
This is a 20 mm.
20 mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
20 mm.
20 mm on this side.
Yeah. So this is the set. This is our beautiful window. This is Sarah, and this is the human in charge of the entire operation. This is our camera. So our camera was literally pointing at the window, while Sarah was in the foreground, while our madam was literally in the background. You get, so it was an intentional shot. So this shot we're literally driving the scene by racking focus from Sarah to our big madam at the back and back to Sarah. So our lighting sources. So now I think that we have like a big overall cyan fill for the windows from the top. Okay. That we used to do like general moonlight. No cyan fill.
Okay.
For this particular scene. So
like an umbrella, like is it umbrella they call, or balloon light?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
A big balloon light from the top.
So like a big balloon light that properly diffused. And then we had like a small lighting source.
That's also cyan. Okay.
Yeah, that's actually kicking out from the right side.
Camera right.
Yeah, camera right. Mm-hmm. And then we have for our big madam at the back, we have a tungsten stick.
Okay.
So which if you check it now, the right side of our face
is tungsten.
Is lit properly.
Yeah.
Tungsten. While the left side there's a flag, so we could have that shadow side, and then the overall feel of the entire apartment, which has always been tungsten, like we mentioned earlier. So there are practicals. There's a practical here. There's one here. There's one behind. So all these sources are contributing to the overall tungsten feel.
I see.
Of the particular apartment. So while we are now recreating one of these tungsten sources from the lamp to key our big madam on the particular side of her face, while Sarah is primarily being lit by our cyan, our big cyan balloon, and then a small hicker from the right side of her face. Why? There's also a tungsten source here. Practicals.
For like the back of her neck.
Yeah, so remember those tungsten sources that we saw behind the shelf, on top of the whatever. So this is what is eating Sarah from this side.
This light.
Yeah, giving her that beautiful glow on her neck. So this was a 50 mm.
Okay.
Because if you check it, like the space is now narrow.
Okay.
You get so
the 50 mm. Yeah. This is the Canon zoom lens.
Canon Sumire.
Why did you decide to set up this in such a way where the key character in front, she's in cyan, right? Blue looking side.
Yeah.
And then the other character is in tungsten.
So we wanted to create like a sort of separation for our characters. So our tungsten a big madam, like the back of the scene. She understands the world that she's in at the moment. She's in charge of the facility, so she literally created like everything that is happening. So she's fully aware of whatever that's going on. So the lighting is warm. She understands what is happening. It is a warm world.
Kind of like in control.
Yeah, she's in control. You get. Why for Sarah? She's confused. She's trying to regain her past memories and all the yada yada yada. So she's mostly in a colder, in a really colder world because she doesn't know what she's doing here. Like she has lost her memories. And if you notice, as Sarah begins to like regain some of her memory,
it becomes
warmer. The lighting design changes.
This scene, let's try and break it down a little bit, right?
Okay.
So when the train was moving, you could see the lights kept coming and going. How did that happen?
Remember before we got into the train, we saw a shot of the train moving in high speed.
Yes.
I remember when a train is moving in high speed at night, there are light sources.
All the street lights.
All the street lamps. They'll just keep passing through the windows.
Yes.
Blah blah blah.
Yes.
So we knew that.
Had to replicate that somehow.
So windows. So we had large light sources. We had about 3.
Okay.
Literally.
Okay.
For every window.
Okay.
And then we had big flags.
Okay.
We had big flags by the side, and they were like, I think for every light there were about 3 or 4 people that were controlling the light. So as they were moving the light back and forth, the people with the flag were also
flagging,
cutting off the light. So someone moved the light, and then another person will flag. There's also another person trying to adjust and make sure that everything. So it's a choreography basically.
Absolutely.
You get. So as they're moving the light,
somebody else
as the flag is moving, somebody is flagging the light. So it creates that.
It gives this cut.
So it gives that mood that the train is actually moving at a very very fast.
It did give that mood.
Fast pace. You get.
And
in the train, there are practical sources of light.
Okay.
There's another practical tungsten. Practical sources of light. While over here there's a big overall light.
Okay.
That we just use that as a general feel. So we were not moving or doing anything. So it came from like the left side. The camera was literally here on a 35mm.
Going again.
Favorite lens. So remember, the character is actually walking the beginning of the scene.
Yes. There were three.
There were 3
police
officers that were moving. Okay, Sarah and Panam, they were seated here.
Okay.
So that the camera.
Yes.
So, but the camera did not start in this particular position.
Yeah. Okay.
So the camera started from this position.
Okay.
And it travels slowly. So as the camera is moving backwards, we're revealing all the other characters
in the train.
All the passengers.
The train itself.
And we're showing other elements. We're seeing bags. We're seeing people. The camera travels with the character, and the camera travels to this point.
That's the resting position.
That's the resting position of the camera. While the character. This character stops here with our other goons.
Okay.
While the character was here. So imagine, how did we do this? So we wanted the set to be open. Basically, because that was the only way we would be able to get to like an over-the-shoulder shot where the camera could be well positioned between Sarah and Panam, while we see our bad guys coming there to arrest them. You get. And then that was literally the entire sequence. I remember there was this light that was eating our big madam with the gun over here. So this is the overall feel from this side, and that was literally the only light that was eating. Why we still had this still because the train was still moving. No, she mentioned stop the train, but the train was still moving. So there was the point where the camera too was also on this side in the scene. At that point we needed to cover this particular part where there was now another field light coming from this side. So it means that
it's a trick. The set was built to be flexible enough.
Yes, it needs to be flexible.
At the beginning, here was open.
Then when the camera flipped,
Yeah, it
we
was
needed to
closed,
close this place,
and then you had to put some
and
light
then
here
put
to
like some
film.
light or something.
What was this movie on? Was it on a track or was it
No,
on
it was on the
steady
Steadicam.
cam?
Yeah,
So it was steady kind of
on the
move from
35
there,
move tighter on the big madam with the gun.
and then
Move, and it
rested
travels.
here.
It says over the shoulder of Panam and Sarah.
Okay.
You get,
And
and
then
then
once fight sequence
once the fight
began,
sequence it
we
follows.
went back
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
So now, how many cameras did you shoot this entire film?
This entire film was shot with one camera, the Arri Alexa Mini LF, and then Canon Sumire lenses. So I also added like some filters, some Promise filters,
So,
rotapolar, and then I added a glimmer glass. So
Okay.
if you check like some of the throwback scenes, you see them
there was
shining
a
and
glow they
glowing.
had.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought that was Promise. So that's
that's the
actually.
glimmer. So the glimmer
Oh.
glass in addition with the Promise.
Was there a reason for shooting with one camera, or it was just a creative choice?
It's a creative choice. I know the director and I, we knew right from pre-production. In short, right from when he started writing the script, because like I think I've been on the project like longer than literally every other person you get. So usually for when he started writing the script, and we started having conversations about the film, like we knew that it was gonna be a one camera film, and then we also discussed like a lot of options. At the point, we wanted to do they do 4:3.
Okay.
Wanted to aspect ratio. So wanted to stylize it in some particular ways. We thought about like a lot of options where we could actually make the flashback scenes stand out. You can talked about black and white, film
4:3
noir,
instead
neo
of
noir, add shadows, add lights.
film burns here and there.
Yeah, you get. So we discussed a lot about the film and where we wanted the visual
The direction you wanted for it.
direction for the film to go. So and then we came to a particular decision. We needed to use the Arri Alexa Mini LF. We needed to use this particular lens. The aspect ratio we needed to shoot to be 2:3, 9:1.
What was the choice for the particular camera? Why? I mean, if you
I'm
use one camera.
I'm an ambassador of Arri, literally.
So you basically vetoed the decision.
Yeah, I love Arri. Arri was specifically built for film. You get, and Arri is literally the best film camera in the world. You get Arri understands darker skin tones way better than
Absolutely. And you can see all through the film,
yeah,
the black skin is really
they were
black
popping.
skin.
Yeah,
It's not green, it's not magenta.
there's no.
It's black skin is
Thank
black
you,
skin.
thank you.
Also, one more thing that I noticed spice all through the movie
Yeah.
is that you added a level of gradation to your light as much as possible. Even look at this scene, like there's something caught in the light.
Yeah.
Why was that?
Like I told you, like we studied a lot of films in the past. Film noir, neo-noir films. You get you get to see them that they have like a lot of art shadows. They had a lot of pattern. They had a lot of lighting design. Dramatic lighting. You get basically in order to cause separation, in order to make our characters stand out from the background.
Yeah.
You get, so these are some of the decisions that we had to make in post that will influence and the entire film. Thankfully, we had like an amazing gaffer, Femi. You get, so he spent a lot of time to in prep. You get, because we needed to get some of the lighting choreography right.
Absolutely.
Like you see all throughout the film, like there were a lot of lighting setups in one particular scene.
Yep.
So everything needed to be coordinated and in sync. You get, in order for us to firmly deliver the vision of this particular film. And thankfully, came out really well.
Oh, he did. It did come out beautiful.
Thank you.
It did come out beautiful, man.
Thank you.
Well, it's been so nice having this conversation with you.
Thank you so much.
I know that if we keep going, we can go for another.
We'll be here till forever.
Once again, if you've not seen House of Secret, you definitely should check it out. It's a masterpiece from Ante Studios and currently showing on Amazon Prime Video all across the world. And Mr. Barnabas, it's so good to see you.
Thank you so much, my guy.
Congratulations once again on being the highest grossing DP.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to more amazing projects you're going to put out this year.
God willing.
And we're looking forward to tracking you down once again to bring down some
I'm a friend of the family, so
awesome.
I can always be here when you need me to.
Awesome. Till we come your way again, see you on the next episode.
Thank you.